Starting live. Hi guys, I'm back. I was having a little technical difficulty earlier. So let's give it a second to log on, to everybody to come in. Everybody come in and say hi. How is everybody's night going so far? Is everybody staying busy? I know, I am. I'm here, I promise. I am just getting some logging on. Hey, Crystal, how are you doing? Hi, Martha. I'm trying to make sure you guys share this. Send it out to everybody. I'm going to show y'all what I actually did to get this rose gold. I actually have it here on the table. And I actually love the way it came out. Hi, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? All you cakers out there working? I know I am. So, give me a second. I'm going to share this. So make sure you guys share this for me to all your people. Oh, there's my phone. I did this because I wanted to. Rose gold traditionally is a really high Eunice. Rose gold is usually really a light, and most of us girls know that when we have our phones, they are, you know, a lighter pinkish and not so much bronzy. So that's what I wanted to do. And so I think I figured it out because I love the color. It's not as dark. I'm going to give it the final spray tonight because I like how light it came out and still with the pink that it needed to come out. So let me share this real quick. So you guys make sure you like it, you share it. Everybody let me know where you're from, how you guys are doing. You guys keeping busy tonight. Let's see. Uh-oh. All right, let's see. I only have time to show this on 2 different pages. So hopefully if you guys ask me questions, I will be able to hear it. I'm going to be trying to look on both sides if possible. I'm going to have to silence this here. So, all right. So, hi, Yvette from Odessa. Okay. Hi, Crystal from New Orleans. New Orleans. You say New Orleans or New Orleans? Does it make a difference to you guys? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so what I did is I sent my husband out to get, because if you guys remember, I was having problems with this little bottle yesterday, and I figured out why. It was because it was out. There was no more spray in the bottle. I did, in fact, get a replacement, and this is what it's called, you guys, a Prevail spray, and I'm going to, I actually already attached it here, but I'm actually going to show you how to attach it to the one that I had because it's very simple to exchange. I mean to put on. Not sure at all. Hi, Jeanette from Kentucky. So, if you guys can see, yesterday we were talking about how to make it rose gold. So what I ended up doing is I ended up making the vodka water pink. So what I did is I just added pink rose blush airbrush color to my vodka and made it pink because I was going to try something different, and we tried the, everybody knows from yesterday, we tried the poppy paint. No bueno for anything to do with alcohol. You cannot not miss alcohol. Amelie? Mario? Okay. So also, what I did is I added 2 spoons of the bronze. Yes, it is the one that is not supposed to be eaten. I added 2 little, I just shut the I just added, where's my little tool at?
The sticks.
Here you go. Sorry guys, I got to get my husband to check my cake so they don't get overdone while I'm doing this, because why else would that matter? I just use something very small. Simple little palette life. You know, you guys have these everywhere. I know I do. So I just grabbed 2 small amounts of each one, threw it in about 30 milliliters of water. These little containers, let me get a little closer so you guys can see this. I had to set up different so you guys can get better lighting. If you guys can see, it has markings on the bottle, and it has, you know, the numbers that you need and all this stuff here. So I actually did use it for 30 milliliters. 60 milliliters right here is what I did to use it. I filled that much up of vodka. I added, I would say maybe 10 drops of rose gold, blush pink. So this is new, and this is how it comes in the can when you buy it from Home Depot. The price is $5. I went out and bought one. The price is $5. So, and it is glass, so it'll keep all your stuff. I like to see. I'm still learning cakes. Oh, well, thank you, Yvette. That's awesome. So remember, you guys, this is going to give a very good spray. I'm a little cheap. My husband's going to make me an awesome little airbrush thing eventually, someday. But I'm going to show you guys. You guys know I'm an at-home baker, and I do my work from home. I have my own cake studio in my house, but sometimes you can't fit a lot of the big stuff in your room. So this is my airbrush. This is my airbrush unit right here. It is a ginormous box that I got. I don't even know how big it is. It came for something. I don't even know what it came for. But I'll show you guys exactly how I have it set up. It's just hard to see, so that's why I have you in a different location right now, because it's going to be easier to do this with you guys in a different location. So, let's see. And I do have my other one handy, just a regular table, turntable here. And this is the first layer. What I ended up doing, if you guys can see, what do you guys think? Is it rose gold? Much lighter, right? What do you guys think? This is it all the way around. It is way much more rose gold. If you guys like that it's rose gold, it's not so dark, make sure you hit that like button and the little hearts and share this out. As you see, I'm going to go over it. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, because who in the world has a rose gold phone? I do. So I really wanted it to be really rose gold, So thank you, guys. You want some cake. Paul, you always want some cake, Paul. So what I did is I took some advice from Eunice, because she said that the white would work better, and she was absolutely right. Thank you, Andrea. I actually gave this one nice, generous coat of white, just because I wanted it to say lighter, because rose gold is really kind of light and not dark. And so that was the idea, is to help cover up some of the dark. You can still see it poking through just a little bit, the darker colors, but it's not that bad. And actually, Billy, I'm sure you want some cake too. Thank you guys for watching. So this rose gold, I absolutely fell in love with. It is light, it is not dark, it's not brass, and they're not going to eat it, and it's going to be pretty cool on the cake. I had to make like 5,000 petals. So how many layers? I only gave it 2 layers of white airbrush is how I started this. This was the dummy that I had pre-made. I did the layer of piping gel, and then I simply brushed it on with a brush in a container. If you guys go back and watch the video from 2 days ago, I actually showed you guys how to do it. Oh yeah, I did say your name, Billy's. So if you just pick up your confetti, whatever you're using, your sequins, your confetti, any little small particles, a regular brush from the dollar store, you get 6 in a pack, and you just brush up, and it works perfectly. Right, you're absolutely right. This is why I'm going to do the final coat with you guys so you can see. So I think it's working really well because I'm doing it in layers. The first layer of white, I did it and I let it sit and I let it dry. So there wasn't a lot of mixing of the colors. There's only just a small amount of mixing. So there was no mixing of the color. I sprayed it white, let it dry completely. Then I turned around and I airbrushed it twice, all the way around one time, because this is a fairly big, this is a 12-inch. So if you guys want to know, you see this is the 12-inch right here, if you guys can see. So, you know, and it is a cake dummy. It's not going to mess anything up. I mean, it's just for decoration because she just wanted the height on the cake. And so what do you guys think? One layer, I did 2 layers, I'm sorry, of white, and it didn't mute the color a lot. You can still see it. You can clearly see on the top here. Let me see if you can get close up to it. You guys can see. You can still see the color coming through if I get really close to you. Do you see? No, I don't believe it will, Andrea, just because. Paul, you're crazy. Hey, Lisa, how are you doing? Paul, you better stop. Andrea, I don't believe it will because I'm going to let it dry. This is why I'm doing it in stages. I don't believe it will, but then again, my cake will have a board. It will not actually touch this. It'll have its own board. It'll be, you know, it'll sit on top, but it won't actually ever touch this here. So, you know, I don't think it'll mess it up too much. I mean, it's an indoor wedding, and it is just buttercream. So this is you know, and then I use a very good crusting buttercream, and I don't believe it'll affect it. But we'll know because I'll go live when I'm setting up on Saturday for you guys so you guys can actually see once it's all done. But just to turn you guys' attention real quick, I am going to show y'all my little airbrush system. Okay, I got you in there, and this is just a regular box. I guess you guys can see that. You see, and I just keep it on the very top of one of my baker's racks here that I bought from Sam's, and I'm just going to stick this in here, and this way this helps catch everything, and you guys can clearly see on the inside. I've used it for many like test runs and stuff like that, so that's what that is for. Now, okay, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. So this is how you replace it. It's very easy. If you can see, this one has a nozzle. This was the color that I pre-made. It's just the 2 scoops of the bronze, 2 scoops of gold, 5 drops of white, and 60 milliliters of vodka with pink, blushing, rose, airbrush color. That was all that I wanted it. That's all that's in it. And so, because I didn't want it to dry out or spill, I just kind of put this glove here just to kind of do that. But let's take this out, because remember, you guys can see, I was having problems with it yesterday, if you guys remember, and I thought it was because it was clogged, and it wasn't. It was, the canister was out of juice. So I had to send my husband out to get one, you know. Hi, Rocio. So I am replacing this here, and this is very simple. Do you see, I just swapped it out, and yes, Rocio bought this for me. So now that, you know, this is gonna go, let's, fingers crossed, I'm gonna give it a light coat, and I'm doing it in light coats because I don't want it to get dark. The trick to rose gold is that it's light. I can't show you my phone because I'm videoing from it, but this is how it's gonna, this is a cool little tool here. So let's try this here. Next, I'm gonna turn you guys so you can see it. If I can't see you guys, ask a question. I promise I'll go back and answer it at the end. Okay, guys? So this is it. Can you guys get a, let me see. Let me get y'all a little closer. I got you on a chair. I'm trying to not drop my phone. So, can you guys see good there? If you guys have an issue, let me know. Are you guys How about that? Everybody's good? Thumbs up? Awesome, guys. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to shake this up. I'm going to give it a couple sprays. See? And if you guys can see this, you see how pretty it is? This little machine, this little knick-knack here is amazing. It works so good. Okay. And I'm going down in angles, and I'm not even going to use this board. I'm going to move it to a different board just because I want to, you know, make sure it's clean, because there is no cleaning it once you do this. But if you guys can see, I am just going in slight little turns just because I want to be able to cover this up. The white is the one that's actually gonna, where did you get that from? Lisa, my cake friend, my bestest cake friend in the whole wide world, Rocio bought this from me. It's called the Prevail Spray System Sprayer, and it actually comes with the bottle. She bought them for me. We use one for gold and one for silver, so that way you will always have them and they won't mess up your airbrush machines. Isn't that awesome? Right. She's good. You know this, Lisa. So you see, you can go in long turns or just go straight across. You see, and do you see the shine that it gives us? This little machine is, I don't know what to call it. You see, I think it makes it bling so much more. But I'm trying to give it a light coat, not so much of a heavy coat, just because I don't want it to darken too much, and I would really, really want it to stay in that light gold field. I mean, light rose gold. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to. Okay. So, I'm all done. Do you see how quick that took? When you're done, can we see the box again? Yeah, absolutely you can, Crystal. Let me bring you this way so you guys can see my box. Let me put you up on the table. You guys can see. Let's see. Turn you guys around. Okay, looks good, Lisa. All right, if you guys can see, it is just a box. I had some deliveries made a while back. Nothing too fancy. I actually just, you know, looks great. Thank you, Crystal. See, it's nothing fancy. If you guys can see, this is just an easy, cheap way for me to have my airbrush without it going all over the place and all over my room. I am absolutely loving the way this rose gold came out. It looks amazing. I'm going to hold you closer so you guys can see it as it spins. So what do you guys think? Do I get any hearts on this? I think I cracked it, people. What do you think? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Kika. Thank you, Kika. Love the way it turned. Yeah, and it is, I mean, it's beautiful. I can see a couple spots here just because I'm on top of the cake and I can see it with the light hitting it. But if you guys see this box, it's actually caught all, you can actually see the gold floating around in the camera. Can you guys see that? I can, the reflection of all the crystals. But that's what this does. That sprayer, look at the sprayer. Look how smooth that sprayer sprays. I'm going to show y'all a quick line of it. Thank you, Annette. Can I see the spray box? Sure. This is how this sprays. Do you see? Sprays like an airbrush, dries pretty quickly, and you can actually sit here and watch it dry. It's almost dry now. So it is actually pretty cool. $5, best $5 you can use to spray your metallics on any of your cakes, on any of your designs, on any of your stuff that you need. You know, but I love the way the rose gold came out. So thank you, Arisela. Yeah, I did it right. Yeah, I like it blingy looking too, and I think the bride will be extremely happy with it. You know, absolutely. So I'm not going to spray another coat right now just because I don't want to darken it too much. So I'm going to let it dry, and then tomorrow I will give another coat just in the spots that need to be touched up once I move the box. Because like here, And here, I can see it. Can you guys see the difference? I can, so I'm going to touch that up right quick with you guys. Just because. Look at that. Stunning, right? I'm going in there. Yeah, Lisa, you should go to Home Depot. This is the actual product right here. It's made by Prevail. If you go into Home Depot, go to their paint department, they will tell you, all you guys want it, screenshot it now. One of the guys posted it for me. I believe his name, I can't remember what his name is yesterday, but he actually went to the Home Depot website and posted it on yesterday's video. So you guys feel free to go on there and take a look at it and buy it if you like. But it's by Prevail. It's in the paint department. Okay, guys? Give me a few. Right. Yeah, Crystal, I have me two. You bought me one. I went and bought me one yesterday. Like here, I can see the color is missing. But that's just because us as cake artists, people, we are a little, you know, we can see things that normal people can't see on our cake. Right? Yeah, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, you're welcome, Lisa. How many did you? Shannon, how did you attach the gold to it? Attach the gold to what? Put the pinkish blend in the gold. Yeah, so that's exactly what I did. I wanted to be able to make rose gold because I wanted it lighter, and I want you guys just to get a couple of different shots of it, different angles, so you guys can see that it is actually really rose gold. It is like your cell phones, you know, the sprayer. The spray, what I put inside, okay, let me switch you guys back real quick. I actually am using these here, and I will go over how I did it here in a second. Let me set you guys back up so we can do it this way. Let me turn you guys around. There we go, and we're back. So I'm gonna give up how I did it one more time so you guys can see, you know, and then I'm gonna have to go because I have to get back to my cakes because they're can't let my husband burn my cakes. Okay, so what I did is in this container that I have, great job, thank you. Sorry, I meant it looks a little pinkish, so. Yeah, what I did is, once again, I made the water gold. I made the vodka that I used in this, I made it pink. I actually just dropped in some airbrush that was, let's see. Let me find it again, guys. It was here, I promise. I just used blush, airbrush. I know my airbrushes are dirty. My paints. You know, you grab them, you go, and your hands are full of paint, and you just keep going because you got to finish a cake. So it was 2 scoops of something about this size. As you can see, there's still gold on it. Not very much. Pinch or whatever you want to call it. Of each one of the Ideal Gold and then the Ideal Bronze, which is supposed to be bronzing, is what we use for the antiquing of it, in the pink vodka. I added like 5 drops of airbrush white just because I wanted it to lighten it up, and that was all I did, if I can remember. Yeah, that was all I did, and I shook it up and I made it sit overnight, and if you look inside the bottle, you can actually see that it is actually pretty rose gold. Hi, Felice. Yeah, you guys can see the color. It's pretty. So I'm going to let this sit one more night before I do anything else to it, just because the color will change overnight because it'll dry, and that's exactly what we want. So you don't want to give too much because you can't take it away if you put too much on there. Remember, you guys, you can never take it off, but you can always add more. You can never take it off. I learned it the hard way. I used to airbrush cakes thinking they were pink, and then I'd show up somewhere and they were fuchsia, and they were the wrong pink because I sprayed too much pink, because once the air gets to it, it changes the color. So I learned that the hard way. So thank you guys for watching. You guys please share, like my page. Tomorrow, I will go live Saturday once I'm all done. Thank you, Lisa. Once we go to putting everything together. But look at all the... I have 5 racks of these. Oh, has anybody else ever had to make this many petals for a cake? Oh, I know. Look, petals are the death of me, aren't they? All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. Good night, you guys. Y'all have a good one.